is a proud recipient of a grant from the Durham Region Parasport and Recreation Opportunities Fund to support its innovative sitting volleyball initiative. This fund was established by the Region of Durham in partnership with Durham Community Foundation as a legacy of the Durham Region 2023 Ontario Parasport Games. The sitting volleyball program underscores DC's commitment to fostering inclusive sport and recreation opportunities for all athletes. Durham's love of sport runs deep. Sport Durham is proud to collaborate with partners like Durham College to welcome sport event visitors and to strengthen our inclusive community. From grassroots to major international events, Sport Durham is here to help make your next event memorable. Durham College is a proud recipient of funding from the Ministry of Sport's Ontario Sport Hosting Program for the 2025 Canadian Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Volleyball Championship. The Ontario Sport Hosting Program provides project-based funding to help applicants deliver national and international amateur sport events in Ontario. The province provides an annual investment of $3 million and has supported 190 events since 2018.
Take your volleyball skills to the next level. Court Time Volleyball is a locally owned business in the Durham region that strives to develop athletes learning the game all the way to the rep or club level at all ages. Programs include youth leagues, all types of skill clinics, semi-private and private training, all throughout the year. Follow them on Instagram or check out their website at www.courttimevolleyball.ca. There are a number of partners that support CCAA activities, and we'd like to take a moment to recognize them for this event. 4 Imprint, the Government of Canada, Jostens, Moulton, One Team Sports Group, Verburn Medical Supply, and Volleyball Canada.
With over 100 years of combined experience in the food industry, Yuppie are global leaders in food production, services, and retail. Yuppie's commitment to quality assurance and traceability ensures lasting relationships and the highest standards for all your food supply needs. Visit yuppie.ca to learn more.
Team Prada, Whitby and Oshawa's real estate specialists and proud sponsors of the CCAA Women's Volleyball Championship and Durham College Athletics, your go-to team for all things real estate.
Welcome coaches and congratulations on making it to the 2025 CCAA Women's Volleyball Championship. Step into the action with Pregame Pathways' innovative tools featuring custom lineup cards, dynamic whiteboards, and engaging game day cards that set the stage for every play. Discover our student-athlete pathway plans designed to guide you on the court, in the classroom, and in life.
Welcome everyone, CCAA Women's National Volleyball Championships here at Durham College. As you can see on screen here, we have the national bracket. We have the national bracket here, and right now we already have had the Providence Pilots take on the Mount Allison Mounties. It was the Pilots who walked away with that one in a 3-1 victory. Right now, we have the host Durham Lords taking on the VIU Mariners. Mariners, of course, ranked second in the country. And after this game, we are going to have Les Élans de Garneau taking on the Augustana Vikings. The Vikings unranked. Les Élans come in the 4th slot. Of course, this game is what we're looking at the most, and with that, we're going to take a look at the tail of the tape.
For the tail of the tape, I'll jump in here. The Durham Lords finished their regular season at 14-4, second in their conference in the OCAA. And for the VIU Mariners, they finished 19-1, winning the pack again for the 20th time in their history. It's a great team led by Shane Hyde, the head coach. On the other side, legendary head coach for the Durham Lords, Tony Clark. Decades of experience as a head coach for the Durham Lords.
Durham, of course, here the hosts. They have some expectations. The Durham side of the stands are absolutely packed and even flooding over into the VIU section. And we are happy to see all the support here in the CRWC for the home Lords. Of course, this is in the bronze medal side of the bracket. And this is a win or go home scenario for these two teams here. The Mariners walked away with a loss last night against the Humber Hawks, a 3-2 barn burner.
Yeah, it was really a devastating loss for the Humber Hawks. Or for the VIU Mariners, excuse me. It was an amazing win for the Humber Hawks. And that was game of the tournament so far. You just wonder, will this game top that?
I mean, it's our only game thus far that has gone to a 3-2. Of course, the only game other than that went past 3 sets was the game we just had with the Pilots and the Mounties. And of course, as we look on the gold medal side of the bracket, with those two teams, we had the Humber Hawks and the Lakeland Rustlers beat Les Élans. And those teams are going to be playing in the Nationals and the National Gold Medal game. Of course, that is going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. And we hope to see you guys again for that. Right now, of course, Lords practicing on the court, getting their full court practice in. The Mariners already done their practices, and time has expired. Both teams will make their way onto the court, and we'll get rolling here in just a few minutes. On the mic tonight, we got myself, ATN Skitch, and right beside me,
Damon Hughes. So this is going to be a good one between these two teams. As you mentioned earlier, VIU ranked 2nd in the nation. Durham unranked, but they are the hosts, which just gives you a little bit of that boost being at home. It's going to be an interesting game between these two teams. We're going to have the national anthem, and then we're going to have player intro, so we'll bring it to the camera mic to set that up for you guys.
Alright fans, who's excited for today's matchup between the Lords and the Mariners? Fantastic. First up, we'd like to welcome our team of the game, the Durham Rebels, to courtside for this game. Let's give it up for the Durham Rebels. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Durham College is proud to acknowledge the lands and people of the Mississaugas of Skewgog Island First Nation, which is covered under the royal treaties. We are situated on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas, a branch of the Greater Anishinaabe Nation, which includes Algonquin, Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi. We now ask if you could please rise if able, and of course remove your hats, as we welcome Sarika Ganesh to sing our national anthem.
True patriots
of the match today are R1, Jennifer Adams, and R2, Guillaume Zundami. And now let's introduce the line judges. Starting up, we have Kelvin Lowe, Martin Kirstens, Niv Nataraja, Eric Lawler, and Jen Bowers. And your scorers for today are Ryan McDoon, and Hugh Hot and Honey Davies. All right. Oshawa, how are we feeling? And you are ready for the matchup between the Lords and the Mariners. I need you to get loud. It is time to introduce the starters for the Durham Lords. Starting up at the middle with number 21, Jesse Buck. Josie Hope. Your center is number 12, and your captain, Brooke Young. Outside hitter is number 17, Elizabeth McFarland. Also an outside hitter is number 1, Aislinn Peterson. We have number 2, Catherine Conco. The Lords Liberos today are number 6, Jay Smith. And number 11, Alicia Lush. The head coach for the Lords is Lord Tony Clark. For the VIU Mariners. Outside hitter is number 5, Grace Breezeball. At the middle, we have number 1, Megan Duffy. Outside hitter, number 11, Amy Skinner. Outside hitter, number 6, Emma Still. At the middle is number 15, Grace Green. Center is number 20, Kira Grelin. The barrel for the Mariners is number 2, Jordan Exeter. And VIU is coached by Shane Hine. Fans, it is time to have some fun. This is the CCAA Nationals. If you're feeling the intensity, make some noise.
Welcome back, everyone. CCAA Nationals here in Oshawa, Ontario at Durham College. The VIU Mariners walk into this ranked second, of course, coming off the loss to the Humber Hawks. And they are going to be taking on the host Durham Lords. The Lords walked into this unranked, but they did catch a win yesterday against the Mount Allison Mounties.
Yeah, Mount Allison fell earlier today to the Providence Pilots 3-1 in our first game of the tournament that ended 3-1. We've had a 3-2 and the rest being 3-0. We wonder if the trend of games ending over a set, like over 4 sets, continues. It's the first server for VIU is Krellin. It's a good one.
Responded by Oak, and
it's a service ace.
Not a pretty response there from Oak.
Durham struggled in that first game, and it was against the #1 team in the nation. Now they play the #2 team. How can they respond?
They've had to go against a gauntlet. Jade Smith goes diving in.
So they've not responded well, as it's 2 service aces for Kiera Krellin from Calgary, Alberta, the setter.
Krellin. This time the set to the backcourt. Into nylon.
That's Aislinn Pedersen, excuse me, who hits it right into the net, just didn't get enough on it. Maybe a little bit too far back for that one.
Krellin again. Flies too far. McFarland is going to get out of the way of that one. Brooke Young out back to serve now. The setter from Chestermere, Alberta. And Brooke Young there got a hand on it. Not a consistent hand, though, as it falls 4-1 to VIU. VIU, Amy Skinner, serving from a mile away. And set to Jesse Buck. Buck, 6'5".
Yeah, used all 6'5" there to get it over the top and slam it down right into the corner for the kill. 4-2 in favor of VIU.
Serving Chelsea Oak. And hands on from the Lords here. Set to the far side. And VIU keeps it alive. Free ball. Set to Buck once again. In this corner, McFarland lets it fall through.
Emma Schill does really well just to tip it off of the blockers and out of bounds for the point. It'll be Megan Duffy serving, and
to Oak. McFarland. Young, Smith. This one out to Pedersen. Oak, Young. Peterson again. And Oak had a hand on it. Nothing there.
Slightly unfortunate as Oak got a tip. I don't think Brooke Young realized until it was too late.
Response from Oak to Buck. Point for the Lords.
Well done by the Lords to respond. 6-3 now in favor of VIU.
That set and kill there from Buck. Speaking of, Buck to serve now. The Lords all pressed at the net to start. And this one to Oak for Young. McFarland. Set there, Brisebois gets it.
Right down low. Brisebois was really good against Humber. Unfortunate still to lose against Humber, but really showed off her skills.
And serving now, Brisebois. Response from Oak. This one, Peterson. Into the wall. This one for the backcourt. Sent a mile.
That's Amy Skinner. That's the All-Canadian right there, and she leads this tournament in kills. Just continuing to mount them up. That's 34 now for Amy Skinner. Already it's been pretty dominant from her.
And big block on the play. Number 15, Grace Green.
We'll see a timeout call from Durham as they are down 9-3 to VIU.
We are going to be sending you guys to a quick break here. and the Lords down 6. We will be right back.
There are a number of partners that support CCAA activities, and we like to take a moment to recognize them for this event. 4 Imprint, the Government of Canada, Jostens, Moulton, One Team Sports Group, Verburn Medical Supply, and Volleyball Canada.
And welcome back, everyone, to the CRWC Nationals for women's volleyball here at Durham. And it's the VIU Mariners up 9-3 against the host Durham Lords. Serving Brisebois for the Mariners. And Peterson now. Big shot. Falls out of play. A point to the Lords. Jade Smith taps out. In comes Alicia Lush. And that serve there for McFarland falls low.
It's 10-4 for VIU. Trying to run away with this first set against the Lords.
Number 6, Emma Schill. And shot there. Good touch by Brooke Young to keep it alive. That one there from Peterson. Excellent dig. Oak now from the backcourt, free ball. Excellent placement there. Had to get some real movement, and that one sent at McFarland's head. Ducks out of the way.
It's extremely hard for McFarland, but almost dealt with it. Couldn't, just barely. It's 11-4 now.
And big serve there from Miranda Eby. And big shot once again. And touched at the blocking wall and bounces clear. Oak thought that no one had a hand on it, so didn't jump for it herself. Kira Krellin was the one to set that up. She leads the entire CCAA tournament at the moment. Prior to this game, she had 81 assists. Has a comfortable lead now over Humber's Kennedy Williscroft. And good placement there from Peterson. And that one flies wide. And a point to VIU off the touch. Jade Smith taps back in as Lush hits the bench. And Oak from the corner, off the touch.
Yeah, they really have to do more of that. Get Oak in some space, let her hit the ball as hard as possible.
Oak's an excellent hitter. You have to take advantage of it. And Catherine Conkle, the serve is ace.
Once again, is Catherine Conkle.
Catherine Conkle, part 2. And that one too far.
So got the service ace and now gets the service error. Each side of the coin for the Lords. They still trail by 7.
Conkle taps out as Smith taps back in. Serving now, Kira Krellin once again. Had a run earlier. Brooke Young to Peterson on a big shot. Back set through the wall. It goes, and that's Grace Brisebois. Finds the line and rips it down. VIU 15 points to their name. Durham 7. And Buck rejected at the net. Sent right back. And that's VIU up 9 as Coach Tony Clark calls the timeout. We will be sending you guys to a brief break, and we will be right back.
Durham College is a proud recipient of a grant from the Durham Region Parasport and Recreation Opportunities Fund to support its innovative sitting volleyball initiative. This fund was established by the Region of Durham in partnership with Durham Community Foundation as a legacy of the Durham Region 2023 Ontario Parasport Games. The sitting volleyball program underscores DC's commitment to fostering inclusive sport and recreation opportunities for all athletes.
Team Prada, Whitby and Oshawa's real estate specialists and proud sponsors of the CCAA Women's Volleyball Championship and Durham College Athletics, your go-to team for all things real estate.
And welcome back to CCAA action. We got the host Durham Lords down 9 against the second-ranked VIU Mariners. That's 16. Serving here, Kira Krellin. Peterson the set. Oak the kill. Off the touch. And Oak celebrating that point. Serving now for the Lords, number 12, Brooke Young. Young, clean serve. And at the wall of blockers it goes. Point to VIU.
And the Durham Lords are not getting to the blocks fast enough. They're not getting to the net. And it's just leaving little gaps.
They're setting up their blocks. They're doing a great job of it, but they're not sealing them out. They're not preventing them. And oh, great shot there.
She's standing out so far, Chelsea Oak.
VIU pressed up close towards Jessie Buck, anticipating the set to go that way. Instead, stays straight up, goes the way of Chelsea Oak, who has just tapped out. And tapping in here is number 8, Veronica Voiska. Or Kavoiska, sorry. And Buck jousted at the net. Using all of that 6'5" frame, sends it right back. Veronica Chavoiska, too far. Point to VIU. The Lords hit double digits before turning this one back. And VIU up 8.
And that's frankly a disappointing result.
And
service ace.
Jade Smith got hit in the neck there by the ball. Didn't catch it at all where she intended.
And it's a big lead, but it was 17-10. You have to service error, and then you give up a service ace. It's really disappointing for the Lords.
And McFarland, great touch. Elizabeth McFarland had the kill there. Now it's Chelsea Buck, or sorry, geez, Chelsea Buck, Jessie Buck. I found my English. And Buck, big shot there on the serve. Into the wall of blockers. And Buck keeps it up. Brooke Young out to Aislinn Peterson. From the back, goodness gracious. That's Amy Skinner flying in from a mile away.
And it just shows why she leads in kills right now, and she was an All-Canadian. Just incredible.
And serve here, Brisebois. nylon. Lots of substitutions here for this Durham roster. McFarland taps out. Aaron Black taps in. And Lindsey Boone taps in as Brooke Young hits the bench as well as a libero substitution. In comes Alicia Lush. And overshot.
So point to VIU.
Kavoyska just overshot it a little bit. Serving Emma Schill. And Boone with the set. And free ball from Conkle. And Barry's in the net there. A point to the Lords.
The Lords still trying to fight to keep themselves in this set.
Down 8 still. Block goes through. Set. And good tip there from Kavoyska. And excellent dig. And Kavoyska again. Bump, the set is there. This time, it's Conkle. Catherine Conkle.
Once again, it's Peterson.
Iceland Peterson. Peterson clears it. Good set, the tip. 3 points there. Finds open hardwood. And a point for VIU. 3 points till the set for them. The Lords a long way to go for the climb. And that tip, Conkle. Great dig, Jade Smith, the set. Shot. And Jade Smith jumped at it before Kavoyska called it. And another point to VIU. 2 to go.
Yeah, just 2 away from taking set 1 comfortably.
Miranda Eby to serve after the swap. Eby clears it. And big shot there from Kavoyska. And fired through the wall of blockers.
That's Lauren Horde there that just absolutely finds a hole wide open away from any of the Durham Lord players.
And set point here. Eby looking to end it. Overshot.
So Durham would need 9 straight points now off the serves if they want to come back to try and do that. They bring in Maxine Felsborg to serve. The second year from Beamsville, Ontario. Trying to keep Durham in the set.
Felsberg, great serve. And the kill. A touch by Aislinn Peterson means the set for VIU. The Lords 15. VIU, of course, made it to that 25 mark. We are going to be sending you guys to a brief break, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
Durham College is a proud recipient of funding from the Ministry of Sports Ontario Sport Hosting Program for the 2025 Canadian Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Volleyball Championship. The Ontario Sport Hosting Program provides project-based funding to help applicants deliver national and international amateur sport events in Ontario. The province provides an annual investment of $3 million and has supported 190 events since 2018.
Take your volleyball skills to the next level. Court Time Volleyball is a locally owned business in the Durham region that that strives to develop athletes learning the game all the way to the rep or club level at all ages. Programs include youth leagues, all types of skill clinics, semi-private and private training, all throughout the year. Follow them on Instagram or check out their website at www.courttimevolleyball.ca. Take your volleyball skills.
Welcome, coaches, and congratulations on making it to the 2025 CCAA Women's Volleyball Championship. Step into the action with Pregame Pathways' innovative tools featuring custom lineup cards, dynamic whiteboards, and engaging game day cards that set the stage for every play. Discover our student-athlete pathway plans designed to guide you on the court, in the classroom, and in life. Durham's love of sport runs deep. Sport Durham is proud to collaborate with partners like Durham College to welcome sport event visitors and to strengthen our inclusive community. From grassroots to major international events, Sport Durham is here to help make your next event memorable. With over 100 years of combined experience in the food industry, Yuppie are global leaders in food production, services, and retail. Yuppie's commitment to quality assurance and traceability ensures lasting relationships and the highest standards for all your food supply needs. Visit yuppie.ca to learn more.
There are a number of partners that support CCAA activities, and we'd like to take a moment to recognize them for this event. 4 Imprint, the Government of Canada, Jostens, Moulton, One Team Sports Group, Verburn Medical Supply, and Volleyball Canada. There are a number of
Welcome back to the CCAA bronze medal semifinals between the Durham Lords and VIU Mariners. Brooke Young to serve. It's returned well and slammed down for a kill by Kiana Glessining. So it's 1-0 for VIU to start the game. Start the set, excuse me. And it'll be all Canadian Amy Skinner to serve.
Skinner, big serve. And set from Young to McFarland. Short. And another point for the Mariners. 2-0 now. Once again, it will be Skinner. And set. Big shot there. Jessie Buck.
It's important to get her involved. She can do great things.
Oak, clean serve. And touch is there from the Lords. Second one, this one, McFarland finds the lane. Caught the arm there of VIU Kira Krellin, but didn't quite have enough. Now it's Chelsea Oak once again. VIU. Brisebois. This time McFarland again. Sent. Brisebois blocked. Jessie Buck. Hands in the air as she rips one down in VIU territory. Durham take their lead 3-2. Chelsea Oak. Another clean one. Hands are on it. And a point for VIU, tying it up.
Knotted up at 3-3 in set number 2. This is where Durham want to be because you can get into that territory when you lose the first set by a lot, where it's 5-1 at this point, and the second set already looks over. So just being in it early is huge. They got to get that over. Oak does.
And big one there, Brisebois. And serving here, Kiana Glessinen. Or sorry, Kiana Glesson. There we go. And McFarland off the block. Point to the Lords. 4-4 now. This game staying close. Buck to serve. Jesse Buck. And tip. Survived. Buck set. And kept alive. Joust at the net. That's Aislinn Peterson.
And it's great for Peterson. 5-4 for Durham now. And the Lord is loving it.
And serving again here, Jesse Buck. Buck, clean serve, almost got the ace, not quite. Big block! Almost had it,
Yeah,
just wide of the court.
Just went out of bounds. I really thought he had. I really thought we were gonna see the line judge put up his flag and give the points to the Lords.
And that one there, the set. This one flies through the block. Aislinn Peterson. Big shot.
Durham looked really composed, really good in this second set.
Coach Tony Clark happy with the result he sees. Big serve. Going to be a free ball tipped at the net. The Lords recover. And jousted. Peterson. Big point through. That one there, Catherine Conkle. And serving here, Elizabeth McFarland. Good dig there, McFarland. Peterson, not quite, didn't get enough of it.
So now some points for VIU. It's 7-6 now.
Emma Schill to serve. And set from Young to McFarland off the top ropes.
And you see Tony Clark shaking his head. That's the kind of play he wants. It's the kind of play he knows these Durham Lords can deliver.
And clean serve there. Blocks her up. Set to Oak. Good reception there from Exner. And a free ball. Young to Oak again. Part two. Buries it. The Lords 3 up. Aislinn Peterson once again. The Lords alive and well in this set. And looking to put a dent in that was Skinner. And McFarland now off the touch there is what the line judge called. But out it goes clean, says the head ref. And a point to VIU. Serve there was Grace Green. And from the back court, Aislinn Peterson finds the gap in the block. The Lords up 3 once again. Catherine Conkle to serve. What a laser beam. Skinner.
Wow.
You kissed that ball goodbye.
Just incredible.
That serve there from Krellin. This time it's Buck. Tips to open Hardwood, but it stays alive. Has to touch an excellent dig. And this one, Skinner again.
Skinner's just showing off with a kill there. It's 10-9. They're storming back.
Only so many times Peterson could get under it. And VIU close the gap to 1. Krellin to serve again. Krellin. And that's a service ace for Kira Krellin. And set Oak. This one, Skinner again. Returned by Smith. Set for McFarland. Sends it all the way back to Curtis, Ontario. And this one, Krellin again. With VIU the lead, make it tie game.
It looked like Durham was going to have a really good set. Maybe take this one from VIU. They stormed back, and now it's tied at 11.
This one, Brooke Young. Clears it, no problem. Big shot off the block. And set. This one for Oak. Jousts it by the block. Point to the Lords. The lead is theirs once again. And Young once again. Big block. Buck.
Points to the Lords. So it's 13-11 now. 3 straight points.
Kiana Glesson there. Took her shot at the net. Of course, blocked by Buck. Then gets subbed out in favor of number 1, Megan Duffy. And that was Lush. Almost got her hands on it. Not quite. Lush taps out. In goes Jade Smith. Serving now, Amy Skinner. Turned by Smith. This one, Oak. Too far it goes. 13-13. Skinner now. Skinner. Big shot breaks the bump of Oak as VIU take the lead.
And after 3 straight for the Lords, 3 straight for VIU. 14-13 now.
Either team has to come away with something substantial. Skinner. Off Peterson. This one for McFarland. And shot there into the crowd.
And a great kill.
Brisebois.
Yeah, Brisebois has been good. And it's another kill for her and another kill for VIU as they try and extend their lead even more.
Skinner. Set there. Oak puts it through. And Oak goes to serve. Jade Smith taps out Alicia Lush in the game. And sent to the far side. Off the block, a point for VIU. Excellent kill by number 6, Emma Schill.
Yeah, Emma Schill, Skinner, and Brisebois have all been the main attackers, you would say, at this point. Just getting the attempts, getting the kills for VIU.
And McFarland tries to find open spot there with the tip. Instead, the set from VIU. Breezeball finds the gap under Chelsea Oak, and a point for VIU as they're on a run of 7.
It's a long run. It's called a timeout.
And we have a quick message here from our sponsors, and we will be right back.
With over 100 years of combined experience in the food industry, Yuppie are global leaders in food production, services, and retail. Yuppie's commitment to quality assurance and traceability ensures lasting relationships and the highest standards for all your food supply needs. Visit yuppie.ca to learn more.
Team Prada, Whippy and Oshawa's real estate specialists and proud sponsors of the CCAA Women's Volleyball Championship and Durham College Athletics, your go-to team for all things real estate.
And welcome back to CCAA, the Women's Volleyball National Championship here in Durham.
The Women's National Volleyball Championships are powered by AO2 Live, the platform that powers amateur Canadian sports, CCAA's official video streaming service provider. As this one is back underway, and VIU with the kill. And it's a 7-0 run in favor of VIU. It was 14-11. Now it's 14-18.
And that was Breezeball, another kill, making her case for player of the match. And off the block it goes. Point to the Lords. Great shot from the near side. Jessie Buck to serve. Buck had a good run from behind the line before. Gets another clean serve here. And this one off the blocks of the Lords. Conkle gets a hand on it. And they return it into the crowd. The Lords tried to get a hand on it, but it's VIU who gets it.
And VIU showing why they're a great team. They were up against it a little bit against Durham. They've really made their way back and have taken a foothold in set number 2.
Breezeball, the serve, overshot.
Had a couple of those where the serves just fly on her a little bit. Maybe a little bit too much power.
Just a little bit. And tapping in here is going to be number 5, Aaron Black. Brooke Young out, and Lindsey Boone taps in, extra strength up front. And great dig. And Peterson. Set for Boone. Gets it clear. And rips it from the front.
Wow, it's great. I love the setup from Krellin, and then it's an easy kill from there for VIU. The Mariners look great.
Serving,
and they're 5 points away from taking set number 2.
Serving now, Emma Schill. Schill, big shot. Set for McFarland. This one to Boone. Boone finds the line. Dove too early there with Schill. And we'll see that again. Boone got the line off the tip, and we saw Schill on the floor there just looking at it drop in front of her.
It's got to be a horrible feeling for her. And that's a great tip. Krellin playing amazing right now.
Taking it into her own hands.
5'8". This is her first year from Calgary, Alberta. So much more to come for her.
And Oak lost it.
It's an ace. Wow. 22-17 now. Running away with it. are the Mariners, trying to take a foothold in this match at 2-0.
And serving there was Green. Back set to Oak, free ball. And goodness, that's Skinner once again, the All-Canadian. And timeout for the Lords, Coach Tony Clark. And the Lords going to take their time here, and VIU catch a breath, and we'll be right back after these quick messages.
Durham College is a proud recipient of funding from the Ministry of Sports Ontario Sport Hosting Program for the 2025 Canadian Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Volleyball Championship. The Ontario Sport Hosting Program provides project-based funding to help applicants deliver national and international amateur sport events in Ontario. The province provides an annual investment of $3 million and has supported 190 events since 2018. Durham's love of sport runs deep. Sport Durham is proud to collaborate with partners like Durham College to welcome sport event visitors and to strengthen our inclusive community. From grassroots to major international events, Sport Durham is here to help make your next event memorable.
And welcome back to CCAA action. Women's Volleyball National Championships here. It is VIU up 1-0 and looking to close out the second. It's Grace Green out back for VIU to serve. 2 points to go. Green clears the net, no issue. Set to Oak. Returned by Smith. This time it's Peterson. Nothing but nylon.
Yep, 24-17, a point away from doubling their set lead.
And Smith, they get it over. Good tip from Oak to keep it alive. And VIU, an opportunity. Back set, this one, McFarland gets jousted at the net, and the set goes to VIU. 2 points after the timeout, VIU takes it away. And we'll be back in a few minutes' time where we will have the third set of this bronze semifinal match. And we'll be right back.
Take your volleyball skills to the next level. Court Time Volleyball is a locally owned business in the Durham region that strives to develop athletes learning the game all the way to the rep or club level at all ages. Programs include youth leagues, all types of skill clinics, semi-private and private training, all throughout the year. Follow them on Instagram or check out their website at www.courttimevolleyball.ca.
Welcome, coaches, and congratulations on making it to the 2025 CCAA Women's Volleyball Championship. Step into the action with Pregame Pathways' innovative tools featuring custom lineup cards, dynamic whiteboards, and engaging game day cards that set the stage for every play. Discover our student-athlete pathway plans designed to guide you on the court, in the classroom, and in life.
Team Prada, Whitby and Oshawa's real estate specialists and proud sponsors of the CCAA Women's Volleyball Championship and Durham College Athletics, your go-to team for all things real estate.
With over 100 years of combined experience in the food industry, Yuppie are global leaders in food production, services, and retail. Yuppie's commitment to quality assurance and traceability ensures lasting relationships and the highest standards for all your food supply needs. Visit yuppie.ca to learn more. Durham College is a proud recipient of a grant from the Durham Region Parasport and Recreation Opportunities Fund to support its innovative sitting volleyball initiative. This fund was established by the Region of Durham in partnership with Durham Community Foundation as a legacy of the Durham Region 2023 Ontario Parasport Games. The sitting volleyball program underscores DC's commitment to fostering inclusive sport and recreation opportunities for all athletes. Durham College is a proud recipient of funding from the Ministry of Sports Ontario Sport Hosting Program for the 2025 Canadian Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Volleyball Championship. The Ontario Sport Hosting Program provides project-based funding to help applicants deliver national and international amateur sport events in Ontario. The province provides an annual investment of $3 million and has supported 190 events since 2018.
There are a number of partners that support CCAA activities, and we'd like to take a moment to recognize them for this event. 4 Imprint, the Government of Canada, Jostens, Moulton, One Team Sports Group, Verburn Medical Supply, and Volleyball Canada.
And welcome back, CCAA Women's National Championships here at Durham. We have the third set coming up in about a minute 20. In the meantime, we're going to go over the bracket. If the Lords pull a comeback or VIU takes the win, they will advance to the bronze medal match tomorrow. They will take on the winner of the Augustana Vikings and the Élan de Ségep-Garneau. Those two will play each other after this game, and we'll check back in on the bracket later on to see how that shakes out. Starting off the third set here, Kira Krellin for the VIU Mariners, up 2-0 in the series here. And it's going to be Chelsea Oak starting us off. And big shot there. Who else? All-Canadian Amy Skinner. And Oak to Buck, jousted off the net. Buck, second shot. Tries to keep it alive, does her best as it bounces off the nylon and to the floor. VIU's second point. And set to Oak. Laser beam. And free ball. Boone gets a hand on it.
What a dig.
Kept alive. Free ball by Smith. And that one flies wide. Point to the Lords.
That's a hard work point from Boone and Jade Smith to both dive on the floor and get that ball.
2-1 the score. Brooke Young. Big shot there. Set to Oak. Laser beam. Returned by VIU. Brisebois. This one to McFarland. Finds pay dirt. 2-2 the score. Captain Brooke Young, setter, fires a clean serve there. And that one blitzes. Chelsea Oak didn't even have a chance to get there for the block. And Amy Skinner serving. And Oak, big shot. And it's going to be Skinner the return. And good shot there. Clean one. And no one to help. Peterson tries to keep it alive, but stays too low for anything meaningful as a second touch. Amy Skinner to serve. VIU up 2-4. And an unlucky break for the Lords as VIU hug the line. And a service ace for Amy Skinner.
Oh, just out. So close for Skinner, as I thought that was going to land right on the line.
It was most definitely a close one. I'm not quite sure, but point to the Lords, no less. Chelsea Oak now. And big block at the net by the Lords. Second chance for the block.
That's
and off the touch.
Yep.
And serving here, Megan Duffy. And McFarland. That block went sky high. This one here, Peterson. And tip is recovered by Young. This one to McFarland. It's a clean roll shot. And Smith keeps it alive. Second, third, Oak.
Just incredible.
Oak puts it up. Peterson puts it over, and a point to the Lords. Excellent hard-working point there. Jesse Buck now. And big block. Conkle got too much of that one.
7-4 now for VIU. After, like you said, Conkle just a lot on the block, and it goes out of bounds.
Jesse Buck taps out Jade Smith back in the game. And goodness gracious, that set hidden under several covers there, as no one even contemplated getting over to McFarland, who drills it. McFarland. Big shot there, number 15, Grace Green.
That's powerful. It just like folded McFarland. It's 8-5.
Emma Schill. And that one broke through the arms of Aislinn Peterson. Emma Schill once again. After the service ace, looking for the second. And quick tip over the block. Kept alive. Third touch, Peterson. Rejected at the net.
That's just hard work by VIU to stay with it. Even though it's going back and forth off the net, Durham's just barely keeping it alive. VIU stays with the ball and gets the good block.
Grace Green and Kira Krellin combined for that block there. Now it's time for the Lords. Peterson breaks through the block. Krellin the set. Massive kill from the back court. Emma Schill overshoots it. And the Lords bury that one in the net. Peterson. 11-6. The Lords are down. VIU Mariners now. Looking to keep themselves alive in the tournament. Top of the net, ricochets back down.
So it's Durham's point. And it's Conkle to serve for the Lords.
Conkle overshot and wide.
And now the Mariners are 13 away, up by 5. And you just wonder if this home Durham team has anything in them to bring this game back.
And Oaks has something to say about it. Rips a big one.
Coach Tony Clark trying to lead the comeback.
Brooke Young. Back set. Skinner breaks through. Jade Smith back in. Amy Skinner to serve. And return by Smith. Joust! Oh my goodness! Emma Schill.
That is a pounding by Schill. Just goes over the top and about 1,000 kilometers an hour right at the ground.
Return by Oak, set to Buck. Big shot.
And that's just power on power right there. That's retaliatory speed right there. Wow.
Oak out of Brooklyn, Ontario. Big serve to start. Oak tried to keep it alive. And serve there from number 1, Megan Duffy. This one for McFarland. A net violation by the Lords and a timeout called by Coach Tony Clark. As the Lords go down 7, we send you to a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Durham College is a proud recipient of funding from the Ministry of Sports Ontario Sport Hosting Program for the 2025 Canadian Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Volleyball Championship. The Ontario Sport Hosting Program provides project-based funding to help applicants deliver national and international amateur sport events in Ontario. The province provides an annual investment of $3 million and has supported 190 events since 2018. Durham's love of sport runs deep. Sport Durham is proud to collaborate with partners like Durham College to welcome sport event visitors and to strengthen our inclusive community. From grassroots to major international events, Sport Durham is here to help make your next event memorable.
And welcome back, CCAA action. The host Durham Lords take on the second-ranked VIU Mariners, looking to stay alive in the tournament. Both teams here.
Yeah, this has been an interesting game. You could tell Durham's had their struggles and VIU is playing well. But it's not out of the realm of possibility that Durham climbs back.
Oak, good response on the serve. Set from Smith to Oak. Big shot off center here. Smith, the return. McFarland, second touch. Oak, roll shot. And this one breaks through Jade Smith.
Wow. That's a good kill.
Great shot there from Brisebois.
This is a big run. Trying to close this game out. They're 8 points away.
The Lords down the same amount. And clean serve there from Duffy. McFarland gets blocked. Set to Peterson. Nylon. And quick replay on that one. And serving now is going to be Megan Duffy. Clears the net. And set to McFarland. Finds pay dirt. Gets the point to the Lords as they make it to double digits. Down 8 is Durham. And Jesse Buck in the backcourt now to serve. And that right there, a service ace. Jesse Buck back in business for the Lords. Off the back of the ace, Buck looks to continue. And stays alive. Here's VIU avoiding the ace, but VIU puts it away all the same. That's Emma Schill.
Yeah, it's just really dominant by VIU just to close out this game and bring themselves to the bronze final against the winner of the Vikings Alon's game.
And to the backcourt, found nylon there was Lauren Horde. The Women's National Volleyball Championships are powered by AO2 Live, the platform that powers Amateur Canadian Sports, CCAA's official video streaming service provider. And that was McFarland, comes up short on the serve, brings VIU 5 points short of the 3-set victory. This one going to be Emma Schill to serve after the substitutions.
We also have number 13, Danica Henderson, replacing Grace Breezewall.
Danica Henderson, number 13, as well as Maya Lee's tap in for VIU as Conkle makes it through. Back set breaks through. Big shot there, Maya Lee's.
21-12 in favor of the Mariners. There's a timeout called by Tony Clark. It is a 9-point game, and we'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
Welcome, coaches, and congratulations on making it to the 2025 CCAA Women's Volleyball Championship. Step into the action with Pregame Pathways' innovative tools featuring custom lineup cards, dynamic whiteboards, and engaging game day cards that set the stage for every play. Discover our student-athlete pathway plans designed to guide you on the court, in the classroom, and in life.
And welcome back to CCAA action. The Durham Lords down 9 in the third set of this match. VIU 2 sets up. And, of course, 9 points up. And serving is Emma Schill. Schill. Big tip there, attempt from Brooke Young trying to get it. As that Schill able to recover. Young, free ball from Conkle. And set, that's not Skinner. That right there is Elena Wright. Number 17 out of Nanaimo, BC, the third year. And this one here is going to be for Peterson. Flies high.
2 points away are the Mariners. 23-12. Schill still serving for the Mariners.
And big shot there.
It's a great kill. Durham needed more of that earlier in the game.
And this is going to be Aislinn Peterson. Clears it. And that shot there, wide. And that right there, Elena Wright. And Peterson. Good serve. And excellent block by the Lords. This time it's Schill out of the backcourt. Kept alive, but not for long as VIU goes to match point.
It's great by Schill on that occasion. The server, Alana Wright, to put them in to the bronze medal game. Alana Wright gets it into the net, keeping the Lords alive. They would need 9 straight.
9 straight to tie it up.
And Tia Chang coming in to serve with the game on the line. The third year.
And the block kept alive, Tia Chang. McFarland. Big block, the Lords. Keep it alive, Tia Chang to Oak. Gets the point.
They stay alive. A couple of great plays by Tia Chang to keep them in this one.
That one didn't even come down to Oak's kill. That came down to VIU also crossing the net. Net violation. And this time it's VIU.
Ouch. Wow, the Durham Lords stay in it again. And they're going to need a little bit of good fortune. But they'll take the points any way they can get them here. They need 7 straight.
Tia Chang clears the net, no issue. And tip survives. McFarland plays it out as VIU take the win and survive in the CCAA bracket, advancing to the bronze medal match. The Durham Lords walk after this match. It's going to be the Lords headed home. They had an excellent tournament. They took a win and they survived and put up an excellent fight against VIU. And the hosts head home. And we are going to send you to the stadium mic to be able to catch the awards presented and the players of the match.
All right, fans, this has been a wonderful tournament so far, and with that, Let's give it a huge round of applause once again for both teams. For the player of the game's presentation, we would like to take a moment to recognize the graduating student athletes from Durham College. For International Women's Day, we've teamed up with Flowers by Veronica to honor these student athletes who have dedicated countless hours to their sports, representing their team, their institution, and the CCAA with skill, determination, and leadership. Their contributions to women's volleyball will leave a lasting impact, inspiring the next generation of student athletes. And in recognition of their commitments, we are proud to present each graduating senior with a flower, symbolizing growth, gratitude for their journey, and the bright future ahead. And with that, we'd like to invite CCAA Director Melanie Gerin-Lajoie to present the flowers. Now please join me in celebrating the amazing collegiate careers of the lady from Hamilton, Ontario, number 1, Aislinn Peterson. From Vaughan, Ontario, it's number 2, Catherine Kunkel. And last but of course not least, from Mitchell's Bay, Ontario, number 15, Marcy Shaw. Once again, let's give it up for the graduating seniors from Durham College. Now it is time to award the player of the match presented by Ford Imprints. The player of the match for Durham College is number 6, Jade Smith. And now the player of the match from the VIU Mariners. Let's get a drum roll, shall we? The player of the match for the VIU Mariners is number 20, Kira Crowley. Once again, let's give a big hand for Kira and Jade. And now let's give an even bigger hand for both teams. Give it up for the Mariners and the Lords. And fans, we want to say a big thank you to every one of you. Thanks for coming out to watch CCAA Volleyball. The very next match will be the Augustana Vikings taking on the Alandegano at 8 p.m. See you soon.
And back right up top, we are in the CRWC once again. We are going to be cutting to the VIU interview shortly. And looks like we are going to be doing that in just a brief moment once we get that all set up here. Hi, lad. We're going to be talking really quick to number 22, Lindsay Boone.
All right, we're here with Lindsay Boone. Normally you're a middle. Today you played right side. How's it like to make the adjustment?
I mean, honestly, I think it was super fun to go out there and play with the team.
All right, so unfortunately you guys are eliminated. What are you going to remember most about Nationals?
Honestly, just the experience. Like, I appreciate everyone that came out for us to be able to do it, and I mean, it was just super fun to play against all these teams.
All right, thank you.
And we are going to be sending it right back down to Troy Hewitt for the VIU interview.
I'd like to get that win.
Felt good after our tough loss yesterday. I think we needed that.
All right. So obviously it was a little bit of a blowout, you could say. How do you stay focused in that?
I think just trying to elevate our game with every point and just stay focused through the whole thing. Just dialed in the whole time.
All right, you know what to do with that sticker.
And congratulations once again to VIU on the win. They are advancing to the bronze medal match. And just taking one more look at the bracket. Obviously, thus far, we had the Pilots survive and make it to the 7th place match. And we had the VIU Mariners advance, beating the Lords 3-0, advancing to the bronze medal. And right now, we have the Zélande de Ségep Garneau taking on the Augustana Vikings. We'll be back in just a little bit to figure out the second half of this bronze medal game. And we'll be back with that game shortly.